You know what, Reema? I think she's spoiling us.
She knows how to lighten the mood. She knows how to talk to people. I think that dad doesn't see failures. Like, he doesn't think they exist. I think I'm really grateful to learn from both my parents.
36 years, 37 in this industry. I know it at the tip of my finger.
I think a lot of effort just comes from shadowing and watching my parents. The whole idea of AI chatbots, thinking that AI tools, AI chatbots are going to replace us, but they'll never be able to give that personal touch that's being given in the business since so long.
Namaste, viewers, and welcome to Reemarkabl. This episode is all about the young minds. And here we are to speak to yet another dynamic girl. Her name is Trisha Kanuga. However, this dynamic girl also has dreams. She's driven and she's determined. And above all, she's consciously choosing this profession of the travel and tourism industry. She is very clear that the legacy business that is on her shoulders, she's confident to take it forward. Reemarkabl expresses its deep gratitude to Excel Software Consultancy as they have shown tremendous faith in these young minds of the travel trade, and the company feels they are all born to excel. Trisha, we're so happy to have you on our show, and congratulations to take this decision to stay on with your legacy business.
Thank you.
I think for me it means a lot because as a journalist, I have grown with this industry and I know the wealth this industry has. And yours in a very unique position, Trisha. Your company was formed in 1962 and we are 62 years from 1962 and you are all of 21. Trisha, what's your dream today? Your parents are famous professionals in the travel industry. Tina Kanuga, she is dynamic, she's really like an iron woman, and I appreciate and admire her. Your father, Anup Kanuga, soft spoken but determined. You're, you're holding these two beautiful people as your role models, Trisha. What is it that you want to say that you intend to bring to this industry?
I think I'm really grateful to learn from both my parents. Like you said, I have the best of both worlds when it comes to them.
Absolutely.
And I think a lot of my confidence and the way I've grown up is thanks to them and also thanks to my Dadaji.
Yes.
He has started this legacy. In fact, he started this when he had nothing. Our whole livelihood was based on this business. So I want to thank the travel and tourism industry for giving that livelihood to all of us. And I would love to carry on.
Oh my God. So, you know what I like about this one statement? At such a young age, you understand the attitude of gratitude. You're literally going back, thanking your grandpa, and saying that we got all this because of you. Trisha, that's very noble. And most importantly, the next question really touches upon this aspect of empathy. Everybody says the Gen Z today, oh, they are fast, they are, they are on a different track, but I see you very different. I think you're very grounded and you have something that you want to tell the industry that you want to bring on paper. And what could that be, Trisha?
I mean, I definitely want to help see the industry turn products into experiences. I think that this industry does have a lot of competition if we look at India as well. But I think we can turn that competition into collaboration. And that's what I want to do. That's what maybe I can play my part in turning my business into collaborating with other businesses in this trade.
Wow. Okay. So, because it could be as cliched, but I truly say it's not the world of competition but co-opetition, as they call it. And you've literally nailed it by saying this. Thank you for believing what I thought in. Uh, we're shifting the conversation a little to Tina. Tina, thank you.
Thank you, and such a pleasure to be here
You
today.
have been literally the strength behind Bathija Travels, and I'm not mincing words here. Because I've seen you work focused, determined, and getting things done. You're the one who gets things done, Tina. Your daughter is today at this very beautiful position. I know you feel proud that she's finally taking over as director Bathija Travels. As a mother, what's your vision, first and foremost, keeping in view the entire Gen Z population, and what do you want to give as your message as a senior professional?
She's my Zoomer. Generation next, as they say. We're proud today, both Anup and myself, that she's brought down our company from my grandfather-in-law to my father-in-law to Anup Kanuga, and now Tina Kanuga and Trisha's going to take it over.
Beautiful.
So
yeah.
I think it's very, very proud that I can focus this to the entire trade today through Reema and Reemarkabl. And thank you, Mufi, more than anything, Excel software for everything. The important message to Trisha here is what she holds today, the stamina she takes forth, the new energy, everything that she has within her. Every day is something new. We were sitting yesterday in the office planning a honeymoon itinerary, and I said, just give me a 7-day honeymoon for Greece. 36 years, 37 in this industry. I know it at the tip of my fingers, but I had a corporate sitting across me, a nervous boy ready to get married. And within a few minutes, I had pictures, what to do day 1 to day 7. And I looked at Anup and I said, should we take the next flight out tonight? That's what Trisha is bringing to our company today. She has this refreshing energy within her. This is what Generation Next is bringing in. They've got this potential. Yes, the word tech savvy comes in everywhere, but there's a lot more to it than that. A lot more.
You've left me speechless because I can see the emotions in the eyes of the mother, but I can also see a sense of pride in the eyes of a professional. Your mum spoke to me just now not as a mother but as a professional, because she said, I was sitting there, 37 years of work experience. She comes in clear. This, and it's possible. Trisha, when you're seeing this whole journey, you're saying you want to convert your business into experiences. Mom just gave that example. Was it, you think, self-born, or did you also put in efforts to learn the business?
I think a lot of effort just comes from shadowing and watching my parents, and of course over the years my Dadaji as well. I think that learning from them and their experiences has a lot to do with it. I also think that not just like family, I think surrounding myself with people from my generation and understanding their perspective, even though they may be from other industries, just in terms of their perspective on business has a lot. Because like mom said, it's not just technology, it's not just tech savvy, but technology is so much more than just AI bots now. Like it's so much more. We can use it to collaborate. And we can recognize one another's specializations with other businesses greater than just this industry as well.
And Trisha, there's this buzz saying that, oh, tech's gonna eat us up, tech's gonna kill us. You're smiling, and I feel I'm gonna smile too, but do you want to endorse this, or you want to say, oh, it's not working, tech is not going to take us out?
Technology isn't everything. I feel like the whole idea of AI chatbots, thinking that AI tools, AI chatbots are going to replace us, but they'll never be able to give that personal touch that's being given in the business since so long.
Yes.
I think consumers need this consumer-centric approach, and if you want to create that top-of-the-mind brand recall for your business, you need that personal experience. You can't do it with technology, like just technology in itself.
Right. And do you feel, Tina, you've seen our trade evolve literally from your paper tickets, as you said, क्या नहीं किया है हमने, literally clients के साथ बैठ के, to this. Where is this change that you've seen, Tina? And do you see this change overpowering, overbearing, or can you face this new age drama?
Everything has moved with technology today, but technology is not everything. It's my belief. You In this travel agency and this travel trade, one needs a person. Every hotel you go to, every check-in counter. We have Digi Yatra today by the Civil Aviation Ministers. It's fantastic. It's a super speed approach. Check-in counters, immigration. You still have people, but you enter a hotel, you have a namaste at a Thailand, a Singapore, a Europe sometimes. And it's just so welcoming to an Indian. We have Instagram, we have TikTok. I mean,
Yeah.
somehow during this walk of life, you always need the people to hold you, to take you forth. The digital world has become so technological savvy today that you can go on the computer, of course, book your own tickets, of course, do your own seating, everything on the website. And sure enough, after the end of the transaction, we have several people who call us who say, oops, this was a fare without baggage. That's why your fare was slightly higher.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah,
you
that's the
offered us
catch.
the two-piece
Absolutely.
baggage. Can you help us? And that's where we have to, you always need the people hand to hold you, to escort you, to be by your side. And it's that smile, it's that security, it's that confidence. And all I can stand here and say is, us travel agents will never let go. We'll hold on with our heart to our passengers
So
and more.
beautifully said. You will never
And
let
it's
go.
true.
Oh, wow. Okay. Because I hope so many agents who are looking to sell out or saying we've lost confidence in trade
No.
gets the statement from you, Tina,
No.
saying that we are not here to let go.
No.
That's a big one. Wow. You're listening to Mom Trisha while we are talking, and it's I'm loving this conversation because I think it's so much of back and forth of generations. Yeah. Anything that you saw the past did, though this admirable stuff, certain, I think fault lines would be a little hard, but certain
Yeah.
changes that you thought while you were growing up, seeing mom and dad, saying, Mom, maybe this could have been done better, being realistic.
I mean, I definitely think now when it comes to business style, I have seen mom, dad work wholeheartedly and they take a lot on their plate. I really, really wish that they could use that in delegating their work.
Oh,
I do think that. And when it comes to recent changes, I would put an emphasis on social media. I would say that Gen Z highly relies on consuming good content on social media. Not only does it help in consumer awareness, global recognition, it brings so much to the business, but it also helps in understanding a brand. You can
Yeah.
relate to a brand
That's
when you
true.
see them on social media, understand their social media personality.
Yes.
You
Wonderful.
can understand the people behind it. And that's why I think that technology would help connect the people with the consumers, connect the people with the brand and the consumers. And I think that's what's important. That's where technology comes in. They are not replacing us, they are connecting us.
Absolutely, so well
Correct.
said. Because I think you're saying this is one thing you want to really pick up. Saying now Bathija Travels need to go tech savvy, but also speak stories.
Yes.
Give out your story in a different way.
Have a brand personality.
Absolutely, and I think she's the one who's going to bring that brand personality. Tisha, I can already see your eyes twinkling. कि मैं क्या करूँ? It's like I want to do this now. Would you also look at a brand change in the name and stuff like that? Like powered by Bathija Travels, something powered by Bathija Travels, something like that.
I wouldn't want to change the name. I really like the name Bathija Travels only because it's lasted, like you said, 62 years.
Beautiful.
It's a brand name that's lasted. And now it's more about how can we make the brand name shine. The brand name that already exists is already popular among the older generation. How can we make it shine? How can we make, like you said, the Gen Z's eyes sparkle?
Yeah, yours eyes sparkle because I can see you're so ready. You're so ready to take that next step. But Trisha, I'm going back on your education. You said before you stepped in and before you told mom and dad, I'm ready for you and I'm ready to take this on, you also went and studied a little bit away from the industry. Was that a conscious call?
Well, I did always have a vision of taking over the business, but I just to be sure, I had to try out something else.
Lovely.
And the thing is, I chose that in social media, which was a really good path for me because it made me realize the importance of social media and helped me understand, okay, how can I bring it here? How can I implement that here? Whatever my learnings were there, how can I implement it here? And it made me so much more sure of what I wanted to do here, because while I was working on things there, I was constantly thinking about, okay, how can I use this to my advantage for Bathija Travels?
Oh, okay. So all the while you were, living your life for Bathija Travels there. So, ladies and gentlemen, there are stories within stories. I always tell people, and these are the young minds. Yeah, I think if these are kids are confident on what the future of travel is, who are we? Literally, who are we? Because look at her. She is all ready, all set, doing her homework, by the way. So the point is, you're doing your homework. You're not sitting just because dad gave you this chair and mom said, okay, beta, my hand is on you. Sure, a hand's on you. But I see mom pushing you for even getting things done in the hard way for you. Like everything I see is not on a platter for you, as because she's come up the hard way. He stood up on his own. So Tina, my shift is to you now. She's saying this as her complete motivation. What's it you want to tell the Gen Z out there as a message from your seniority? Saying that, guys, however it is, this is one thing, do not give up on.
You have a beautiful technological world. Everything for you is tech savvy. Technology can build your destination, but you are the one who's going to have to build that journey. That's what I've taught her all along. And you have to be in the heart of that journey. Draw your heart towards the passenger traveling. Make them feel that you're wearing their shoe, no matter what size it is. And feel like you're taking the trip with them and lead it all for them. And you will realize at the end of the trip, when they actually come back to you and send you photographs of everything, you don't want that thank you message. That's the biggest thank you you can get. Your destination is your journey. You have to take it forward. You have to tell them. And we've taught her all along that you have to now slowly take over this business. Generation next, the Z has to get to know that they need to lead us all travel agents forward. They are teaching us now of what things are.
Beautiful.
I think it's fantastic. She's been here a couple of months, and both Anup and myself steal her from whatever she's doing. He's sitting with her, and I'm like, just come to me for 1 minute, and I don't let go for 20.
Oh.
Yep, that's what it is. With the amount of staff in the office, we need her potential, and we need her brains, we need her efficiency. You know what, Reema? I think she's spoiling us.
I hope they're not gonna kind of retire and say, okay, Trisha, thank you. Mom and dad are going for a 45 days cruise.
And spa.
And spa.
Sounds likely.
Oh God, I get it.
But
okay.
it is what it is. We are actually stealing her and making her do a lot of our work and loving it. And I hope my message goes out to a lot of people in the trade. Take your children, grab them. It's a beautiful field to be in after where dad left us. He was on this chair till his last day. And it's just so beautiful to know this. We were by him and he worked in his office chair till his last day. And we stand up to that. We really do.
Beautiful.
It means a lot to us. Being one of the oldest IATA travel agents in India, we have so many groups where we reach out to each other. And at the end of the day, late nights, I just sit and read these chats and I smile and I laugh and make jokes on them because everyone is so hyper and so tensed all day, wondering what to do, how to do, when to do, why to do. Let's just reach out to Gen Z and they will know the answer.
I'm very, very confident about this. Trisha, there's something I can see. There's a lot of, unspoken chemistry, as they say. It's not just, some parents aren't as close. I'm being honest, Trisha. But there's a bond that you guys have. Something that you really want to tell about mom that you really passionately admire about.
Uh-oh.
So I actually really look up to mom for this. She knows how to lighten the mood. She knows how to talk to people. Like she said, at night she's on her phone and she's replying on these groups, making everyone laugh and laughing herself. But that's how you build connections. You build connections on love and laughter.
Yeah.
And I think even when we're traveling, we go on trips together. She will connect with people not because she wants something from them, not because there's any further kind of, there's no benefit coming out of it. She simply does it out of love, and I really, really love that about her. I think even in a country where we can't speak the language, she'll just be laughing away with the cab driver. I just love that.
Yeah, just being yourself, not being pretentious and whatever, faking it, as they say. No, yes. She can't fake it. No way.
She just has so much love to give, and I really admire that she can talk to people that way with that love and respect.
Beautiful. And though that's not in the frame and we've sidelined him, but he deserves a mention, Trisha. Something for your dad?
Definitely. I think that dad doesn't see failures. Like, he doesn't think they exist. He thinks there's only to learn from there. If something doesn't work out, it's because something else is meant for you. And I think that's a really beautiful thing. And that's a really beautiful way to look at life. That sometimes things don't work out because they're not meant to be. And I think that's a really big lesson that he's taught me growing up.
How lovely. Because it is a fact in NLP, they say there is no failure. It's only feedback.
Correct.
There's no failure. So that advocates that, right? Trisha, in this journey of life, how do you see yourself, building this brand, and a decade later when I'm sitting with you, hopefully I can sit with you and, at maybe when I'm 60 and you're here, how do you see yourself, Trisha?
I definitely see myself in my parents' shoes and not just taking up the role of one, but both of them. I have this vision where I want top of the mind recall of Bathija Travels for the customers. I want customers to have, whenever they encounter an exceptional experience when they travel, I want them to remember Bathija Travels. I want that name to pop up when they have a good time on their vacation, when they have exceptional experiences on their vacation. So I definitely want that for the company.
And you know what? You're saying it so easily, but there's a lot of profound message in this, that you are so committed. Thank you, Trisha. Thank you for your wisdom. Most importantly, wisdom at 21 in a very different way. Very subtle, but very, very strong. And just like your mother, and I seriously, really, I know this lady out here has fought through battles, achieved her goals, helped people, solved problems, taking it on her many times. I've seen it on the sidelines, but she still stands strong. And you are her daughter. And we at Reemarkabl love remarkable women like you. It's been a fabulous interview, and I think thank you, because I don't know, I got emotional because I felt my mother and mothers empower you, right?
That's
and this
right.
combination has been beautiful. It's only black and white, no grey. So, and that beautiful magenta bindi, Tina, you're gorgeous. Thank you.
Thank you.
And we at Reemarkabl feel these are stories worth telling. Honestly, in this industry where everyone's speaking about business and, this one's acquisitions and buyouts, and I think this is an acquisition and buyout where the mother says, I'm buying out my daughter and I love her because she is solving my issues. And that's the way Gen Z is all about. And we are so proud of them. Once again, Excel Software Consultancy, thank you for empowering Reemarkabl to get these beautiful minds on screen. Thank you.